looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters crew. MLB Legends Shuffle Draft Rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 1. Last episode, we took on the Sandcats and the Blowfish in the two games we played. We lost. We blew the Blowfish game 8-6 in a late save situation from Gagne when he gave up a go-ahead grand slam. And then Randy Johnson got outdueled by Tom Seaver in a 2-1 loss. In the simulating, we won the second game against the Sandcats 10-3, and then lost the second game 1-4, going 1-3 on the episode altogether. But we still hold a 3-game division lead over the Grass Eaters, as they could not capitalize on our slow performances. So today's episode, we're actually going to take a look at this game here against the Wild Pigs, games 43-45. So we're going to be focusing in on that 3-game series. We're going to start this episode off with some simulating, as we're going to see if this team can keep it rolling here. So we'll set the lineup here against these teams and then jump right into the sim. Let's see how it goes. And that's a loss. Okay, we continue the trend of losing. Player development. What do we got? Rodney could use the boost in contact. Yep. Everything else is still 3 or 4 games to look at. Okay. 1 contact, 1 fielding. He does not get the bonus 3 contact, though. That would have been nice to add. But Rodney getting a little bit better, slightly. Any high-profile... Nolan Ryan is picked up by the Sawteeth. He's going to be replacing Bradley Bowler. Broseph also goes to the Sawteeth, as he'll replace Deshaun LaVaughn. Yoink Sachs is going to be signed to the Nemesis, as he's going to replace Sturdy Woodman. Thankfully, they waited until after we played them to pick him up, so we didn't have to deal with him. He, for some reason, always seems to do well against my teams, no matter who it is. Sim up, so the Moose and Wild Pigs both jumped the Herbivores, who could not capitalize on our loss. So now the Moose and the Wild Pigs are now 2.5 back. We're taking on the Crocs next. Rick Sutcliffe, who's recently been picked up, former Cub and Oriole. He'll be facing rookie Danny Deals. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, we're going to blow him out of the water. We win 11-0. That's a good bounce-back victory for us. Love to see those kinds of games. No roster moves that one. Ooh, that's a good one for Gagne. He could use an extra pitch, not going to lie. No. Ooh, accuracy for Randy. That's awesome. Durbin, elite changeup. Ooh, that's a good one. Surf lessons. Debatable. We'll see. We got 3 more games still, so we're fine. Pigs do keep pace with us, though, in the sim. They're still 2.5 back, as they also won. Alright, next up is the Sirloins. It's a 2-game series. We're not focusing on this one. Holmes versus Dregler in the first game. See how it goes. And the Sirloins rally back, but we do manage to hold them off to win 13-6 as Tennants puts the cherry on top with a grand slam. Nice job. The Teens printer's not working again. Who's going to be on IT duty? Ooh. Tennants just hit the grand slam, so we'll do Park. Although Rodney is younger, and I would like to keep him more so for the future. Someone has to give up their parking space this season. Who's going to have to walk from the edge of the parking lot? Oh, Alonzo. Easy. Easy decision, no questions. I'm not pissing off Giambi, who's like our leader, our offensive leader this year, so no. Sawteeth get Morie Oshima as they are former catchers. They replace Momo Tobo, and then they also go out and pick up Poke Foster as they're going to cut... the Heaters pick up Poke Foster. They're going to cut Hieronymus Jackson from their roster as the Heaters not having a decent enough year, it looks like. Either that or they're saving up money, but with the losing record, I don't think they're building for the playoffs, so to speak. Alright, another game against the Sirloins coming up here. One more game on this one for Johnson. That's the one we're waiting for. Alright, game 2 against the Sirloins. Let's see how this goes. Did we win this one? Durbin Holmes on the hill for us this time. No, we got shut out 4-0. Happens. Who's on spittoon duty this week? Blanc or Say? Blanc. Say is more important for us for the future. Player development. Bertha Banks to the Platypi. She'll replace Zoom Dela Cruz. Kind of a tit-for-tat move there, but you do save a little bit of money at the end of the day, so can't really complain about that one otherwise. All right, player development. We don't want this one for McDowell. We don't want this one for Hayes. This one for Johnson is the one we want. And then these two have one more game on it, so let's get this one for Johnson. 2 accuracy to 77. Does not get the bonus 5 accuracy. That would have been nice, though. Still, Randy becoming even more dominant. Moose keep pace. They're 2.5 back. Next game's against the Beewolves. Nick DeGez, who's from the Freebooters, and then Randy Johnson. Let's see who's going to come out on top. There you go. Lineup set. Let's get it on. Game 41 coming at you. And the Freebooters rally and win 7-3 after falling behind 3-1. Nice. 23-18. All right, so we're putting the pressure on. Media's asking who do you thought was outstanding in today's game, Juanita or Gant? Now, honestly, we're not looking to keep Hernandez past this year, even though she is a solid bench option. She could stick around. Gant needs to build up his loyalty a little bit, so let's build him up. Let's get those. There we go. Still 3-game lead on us, for us. Nubs wobbles to the Sawteeth. He'll replace Gina Torrens. Oh, no, he's cut for Gina Torrens. It's a good bench move there. Overdogs get Benson Rushmore. They replace Dot DeCornis, so they're cutting her from the rotation. And Bert Blyleven is off the Wild Pigs. He'll be replaced by Simba Delano. So Wild Pigs cutting one of their best starters before the series against us. So that's interesting to note. They don't feel confident in their chances. Ooh, that's a good one for Dempsey. We could use that. Oh, yeah. I wish it was hitting ratings going up, but still, that's a great one. Alright, so we're definitely going to grab this one for Holmes. There's no question about this one. 4 velo, 1 power, -2 accuracy. Does not get the bonus 4 velo. Going for the elite change-up trade, he does not get it either. Unlucky. A little bit better. Blanc. Fielding and you know what? We'll take the risk on this. If she loses the secondary trait, then so be it. 3 fielding to 65, +1 contact, no bonus 2 fielding. But she gets to keep her backup position. Nice. Good job, Ava. Alright, next game is against the Platypi here. That is Sanchez Silvio, the former Moose hurler, versus Danny Deals. Who comes out on top? Let's find out. It was a good back-and-forth game, but the Platypi do end up winning 8-5. That was a good matchup between division leaders. Alright, let's see. Will the Moose keep pace? They do not. They lose as well. So they stay 3 games behind us here as we head into this 3-game series against the Pigs. Okay. Flash Leather to the Sandcats. He'll replace Helena Bigsby. Brown loses for... Scott Hatterberg gets signed to the Overdogs as they're going to cut outfielder Steve Finley. Alright, nothing else, okay. Alright, so looking at these, dumb one for Wilson. We don't want to give you do not want to give your center fielder butterfingers. I don't care how much power is being offered. Do not give your center fielder butterfingers, especially when his fielding is already at 90+. Do not do it. That's just stupid. Surrounded trait for Hayes. That's dumb. Ooh, pinch perfect for Tennants. I mean, he's the starter right now, so it would be useless, but extra arm on a catcher never hurt. Alright, 2 more games on this one for Gagne, 4 on this one for Dempsey, and 6 on this one for Tennants. Okay. That's good to me. Alright, so we're going to start the 3-game series here against the Pigs here right now. Durbin Holmes on the mound in Game 1 for us, 4-2 with a 3.90 ERA and a 1.33 whip. And on the mound for the Pigs, it is Darren Wonderfloss, the lefty, 2-3 with a 2.14 ERA and a 0.97 whip. He's actually pitching pretty well this year, just hasn't gotten any run support to show for it. Lineup we're using for today's game, leading off in right field, is locked in Juanita Hernandez. Then it's locked in Ron Gant in left. Catcher Gene Tennants batting third. First baseman Mash Taters batting fourth. Ron Say batting fifth at third base. Batting sixth, Willie Wilson in center. Giambi batting seventh, he'll DH. Batting eighth is Ellis at second base. And batting ninth is shortstop Bill Russell. Let's get it on. Alright, looking at the Pigs lineup, they have a starting pitcher Burl Chinning leading off in the DH slot. Interesting choice. Nacho Crisp at second base, former Moose shortstop. Then Darcy Hicks, the first baseman from the Wide Loads. Then they have Edgar Martinez, former major leaguer, playing from the Seattle Mariners. He's locked in. Then it's center fielder Wade Hobbs from the Wide Loads. Left fielder Vinny Vortex from the Crocodons. 10th shortstop Mario Mustachio from the Buzzards.
Lafayette corner. Who's ready for some diggers? Let's go.
Chinning due to lead off, the DH hitting .293, 5 homers, 11 RBIs on the year. He's actually got pretty good hitting ratings for a pitcher. Getting ready to face Durbin Holmes here. Holmes on the year, 4-2, 3.90 ERA, which is the best on the starting rotation right now. 1.33 WHIP, 27 runs given up, 26 earned in 10 starts, 60 innings pitched. He's averaging exactly 6 innings a start. 68 hits given up, 7 homers, 1 hit batsman, 12 walks, 45 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .279 for Durbin. Lineup for the Pigs, we were going down it. Vortex, then Mustachio is 10th at shortstop. Catching is former major leaguer Gary Carter. And then batting 9th is 10th right fielder Dano Yoshida. Let's go. Holmes' first pitch, heater up, taken high, ball 1. Slider down, that's taken low, 2-0. Four-seamer inside, fouled back by Chinning into the screen, 2-1. Change it down and then pop foul out of play, 2-2. Slider down in the way, chased and fouled back, 2-2. Ball away, chased it outside, strike 3. First punch out for Holmes, 1 down as he sets down Chinning. Next up, former Moose shortstop, second baseman today for the Pigs, Nacho Crisp. He's locked in, hitting .240, 2 homers, 12 RBIs on the year. Change it down the way, just outside, ball 1. Curveball middle in, that is turned on by Crisp. He was ready, but he was out in front. A little too ready. 1-1 the count. Forced him inside, jammed him, but he got it back up the middle, base hit. Nice hit for Nacho. He's 1 for 1. I'll put him on at first for Darcy Hicks. First baseman with inside pitch active, hitting .212, 5 homers, 14 RBIs for the former Wide Load. Distractor active over at first base to cut down on Holmes' accuracy ratings. Slider away, strike called, and 1 it caught the corner. Change it down the way, check swing low, 1-1. First seam up and away, strike called, 1-2. Nice pitch from Holmes to nip the corner. Dribble down the way, low and outside, 2-2. Slider away, chop, slow roll to short. Russell races in, flips the second 1. Ellis on the first, double play. You love to see it. That ends the inning. Bottom 1, Hernandez, Gant, and Tennant do up against Dern Wonderfloss. Hernandez leading off, locked in, hitting pretty well since being added to the team last episode, hitting .400, 2 homers, 12 RBIs on the year. Facing Dern Wonderfloss, the former Moonstars number 4 relief starter. Wonderfloss 2-3 with a 2.14 ERA and an 0.97 WHIP. 18 runs given up, 13 earned in 9 starts, 54 2/3 innings pitched, 37 hits surrendered, 16 walks, 5 homers, 1 hit batsman, 51 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 186. He's been a very dominant presence in the Wild Pigs rotation this year. He just hasn't gotten any run support. He actually has the lowest ERA and the lowest batting average against, second most strikeouts, and he's given up the least amount of hits. Facero doesn't count, he was just signed. First pitch slider down and in is low, ball 1. Slider down and in, grounded to second, right at Crisp. That's going to be an easy first out. Ron Gann up next, left fielder's locked in, hitting .260, 6 homers, 9 RBIs for the former major leaguer. Curveball at the knees, ripped up the middle base hit as Gant sat back and waited for that breaking ball. He's on with 1 down in the inning. Gene Tennant's up next, the catcher, hitting .300, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. Fastball hitter active for Gene. Cutter up and in, ticking high, ball 1. Curveball up, that's a strike, 1-1. Cutter away, chopped in to hold a second. Diving is Chris to cut it off. He has no play at second. He'll go to first. 2 down on the fielder's choice. Here's Mashed Taters. First baseman hitting .356. 11 homers, 12 of 28 RBIs on the year. He's come back down to earth a little bit recently as he's no longer on fire. Curveball away is outside. Ball 1. Cutter away, dumped off the end of the bat to left field. That's going to get down for a hit. Coming around third is Gant. He's going to try it. Here's the throw from Vortex. It is just laid. Good hustle by Gant. And that is going to be an RBI knock for Taters, his 29th RBI of the year. 1-0 Freebooters. Third baseman Ron Say up next, hitting .325, 8 homers, 25 RBIs. Cutter taken high, ball 1. Curveball sent back at the middle, diving his Mustachio to make a snag. He'll go to first, and that'll end the inning. Nice play, Mario. RBI knock for Taters, though, gives the Freebooters a 1-0 lead. To the second for the Pigs, it's Martinez, Hobbs, and Vortex. Leading off former Seattle Mariner, Edgar Martinez. He is locked in right now, third baseman hitting .295. 9 homers, 25 RBIs, and off-speed hitter is active, which is basically all that Durbin Holmes throws. So this is going to get a little hairy. Heater down low, taken, ball 1. Fastball up, strike called to Edgar, 1-1. Slider down the way, ripped hard at the line, but just foul, 1-2. Change it down and in the dirt, good block, decently by Tennant, 2-2. Curveball hangs, thank God he was late, 2-2. Forcing the way outside, off the glove, 3-2. Slider been in, taken high, ball 4. First walk for Holmes. Martinez works it. Center fielder Wade Hobbs up next, former wide load hitter, hitting .250, 7 homers, 19 RBIs. First pitch Slayer active for Wade. Forcing up and away, taken just high, ball 1. Curveball down and away, strike called at the knees, 1-1. Change it down and in, just inside, 2-1. Forcing up and in, chased it high, 2-2. Slider down and in, chased it, strike 3. Second punch out for Holmes, 1 down. Vinny Vortex up next, former Crocodons left fielder, hitting .218, 6 RBIs on the year. Slider down the way, ripped behind into the backstop, 0-1. Forcing up and away, taken high, 1-1. Change it down and in, low, 2-1. Forcing her up, chased and fouled back into the screen, 2-2. Well down and away, fouled off. We'll do it again, still 2-2. Forcing down and in, chased and fouled back. We'll do it again. 2-2 remains the count. Change away, way outside, 3-2. That was nowhere near the zone. Slider down and in. Chase, grounded in the hole to first. Taters dives and cuts it off. No play at second. He'll get the out at first. 2 down. Good heads-up play by Nash. Runner in scoring position, though, for Mario Mustachio. Shortstop is Tense. Right now, hitting .245, 12 homers, 22 RBIs on the year for the former Buzzards third baseman. Seamer middle in on the first pitch. Hit hard to third. Say dives to his left. Nice stop. Fires to first in time to end the inning. Nice play, Say. Bottom 2, it's still 1-0. Wilson, Giambi, and Ellis do up. Willie Wilson leading off. Center fielder is hitting .255 on the year with 7 RBIs. First pitch Slayer active for Willie. See what we can do. Curveball away in the first pitch. Dumped back up the middle base hit as Willie Wilson delivers. Speedster on with a leadoff knock here in the second. Giambi up next, the DH hitting .309, 14 homers, 33 RBIs on the year, still leading the team in the homers and RBI category, I see. Pick off to first, back safely is Wilson. And there he goes. Cutter down in the way, strike called, throw down by the catcher is laid. Easy steal for Wilson as he timed it perfectly. Willie's 14th steal of the year leading the team. He is 14 for 15. 0-1 the count to Giambi. Chase the heater down and in inside, 0-2. Dribble down, chase below the knees, chop to second, crisp on to first, 1 down as Wilson advances to third. Good productive out for Giambi there. Next up, second baseman Mark Ellis. Hitting .319 with 2 homers, 19 RBIs on the year. Let's see if Ellis can bring the runner in as the infield is drawn in here to try and cut him off. Cutter down, strike called, 0-1. Curveball hangs, grounded hard right at the shortstop as Mustachio fires home. Carter to first will get Ellis for the second out. Wilson hangs at third. Two down now for Bill Russell, as we're going to need a two-out hit from the shortstop. Hitting .253 with 7 RBIs here on the year. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. Curveball away, pulled to left center field. That is down for a base hit as Russell delivers a two-out knock. It is 2-0 Freebooters. It's 8th RBI of the year for Bill. Juanita Hernandez up next, 0-for-1 today with a ground out her first time up. Cutter down, taken low from Wonderfloss, ball 1. Curveball hangs on the next pitch. Hernandez drives it to the gap, left center field. That's going to hit off the base of the wall out there. Russell on his way to third. He's going to be sent coming around. It's a double for Hernandez. Relay throw for Mustachio is way late. 3-0 Freebooters. Nice back-to-back two-out hits. Here's Ron Gant, 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored today. Still locked in. Wonderfloss now tense. Cutter middle plate, driven by Gant to right field. He was a little late on it. That does not get over the head of Yoshida, though, as he makes the catch against the wall. To the third, it is 3-0. Two-out RBI single for Bill Russell, followed by a two-out RBI double by Juanita Hernandez. Carter, Yoshida, and Chinning due up here for the Pigs in the third, 8, 9, and 1. Here's former Major Leaguer Gary Carter from the Expos and Mets, hitting .286 with 4 homers, 12 RBIs. Fastball up and away, whiffed on it, 0-1. He was famously part of that New York Mets 1986 World Championship team. Well down and away, line at the middle, base hit. Carter on with the leadoff knock here in the third, and that'll bring up Dano Yoshida, the right fielder, former Buzzards right fielder. He's tense, hitting .151 with 2 homers and 5 RBIs on the year. Four-seamer up and away, strike called, 0-1. Ball down and in, low in the dirt, 1-1. Down the way, chopped foul, 1-2. Four-seamer inside. Chased at strike 3. Yoshida is going to be down on strikes. Third punch out for Holmes. The ball, however, does get past Tennants, and that will allow the runner to advance. In scoring position now for Burl Chinning. He's 0-for-1 with a strikeout today. Holmes now locked in again. First pitch curveball up. Strike called at the top of the zone. 0-1. Slider down and in. Low. 1-1. Four-seamer middle in. Chinning goes the other way with it, but he's late. 1-2. Change up away. Outside. 2-2. Nowhere near the zone. Four-seamer down and away. Grounded to first, right at Taters. He'll race in and tap the bag. 2 down. Going to third on the play is Carter, and that'll put all the pressure on Nacho Crisp. He's 1-for-1 today with a single already. Let's see what he does here. Slider inside, chop back up the middle, high hopper to Russell. He'll fire to first in time to get a Crisp, and that ends the inning. Holmes strands a runner at third. Bottom 3, it's 3-0. Tennants, Taters, and Say hearted lineup up for the Freebooters. Looking to build on this lead. Here's Tennants, 0-for-1. He's tense. Grounded out his first time up to second base. Chased a heater outside. Bad pitch, 0-1. Fastball up hard, chop through the middle. Base hit for Tennants as it got under Wonderfloss's glove. His first hit today, he's 1-for-2. Back to neutral he goes. Mashed Taters up next. RBI single in the first inning. He's 1-for-1 today. Curveball down in the way, in the dirt away. Ball 1. Good take there by Mash. Slider down in the way. Taters goes with it. Drives it deep left center field. He got all that one, folks. Cannonball coming at you in the Wild Pigs bullpen. Just to the right of that high wall in left center. 12th homer of the year for Mashed Taters, making him 1 behind Giambi. 5-0 Freebooters as we're breaking it open here early. Ron Say up next. He's 0-for-1. Grounded out his first time up. Heater right there in the middle of the plate, 0-1. Actually, he flew out to the right field wall his first time up. Cutter away, chased outside, 0-2 to Say. Curveball down, pulled to left field. That'll bloop over the diving shortstop, base hit. Good hit for Say. He's 1-for-2. Keeps the rally going here with none down. Here's Willie Wilson, 1-for-1 with a single and a stolen base today, and a run scored as well. Way high up and in with the heater, 1-1, or 1-0. Curveball up in the zone, driven by Wilson to left field hard, but it's going to go right at Vinny Vortex against the wall for the first out. Nice grip by Willie. I'm just impressed by that swing. Giambi up next. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to second his first time up. Fastball down and in. Giambi sends it back to the middle. It's hit pretty well, but it's going to die at the fence as Hobbs there to make the catch against the batter's eye. 2 down. Here's Mark Ellis. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to shortstop. Cutter in there at the letters. 0-1. Cutter up. Sent to second on the line. Right at crisp, though, and that ends the inning. A couple hard hit outs here in the inning for the Freebooters, but the big blow was the 2-run bomb from Mash Taters, his 12th. 5-0 now to the 4th. Hard lineup up for the Pigs, though. Hicks, Martinez, and Hobbs. Here's Darcy Hicks. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground into a double play his first time up. Forcing their way on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Changeable low and away outside, 1-1. Slider been away. Pulled the third on the line, right at say, 1 down. Edgar Martinez is up next. He drew a walk his first time up and then was stranded in scoring position. Still locked in. Change of middle to plate. Just missed it. He pops it to left center, hit well, but he got under it. Gann is there. He'll put it away. 2 down in the inning. Got lucky on that one. Next up, Wade Hobbs, 0 for 1 today. Curveball down and in. Does not go after it in the dirt. Ball 1. Receiver away. Sent off the end of the bat into the corner. Hooking foul. Gant giving chase. Gets there, and he'll put it away. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Holmes. Bottom 4, it's 5-0. Russell, Hernandez, and Gant due up. Here's Bill Russell. RBI single his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Slider hangs, middle to plate, but he sends it to center. He got under it. Right there for it is Hobbs, 1 down. Hernandez up next. RBI double last time up for Juanita. She's 1 for 2. First pitch fastball way high from Wonderfloss. Ball 1. That slider misses outside. 2-0 the count. Fastball middle to plate. Sent by Hernandez to right center field as she wound up. Cannonball coming at you as it just cleared the fence. Home run for Juanita. As that's, I believe, her 3rd homer since joining the team. It is. First I've hit with her, and that makes it 6-0 Freebooters. Just adding to the lead. Here's Ron Gant. 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball down the middle, and Gant wound up and got it. Yo, that's not even coming back, folks. He got all of that one. Cannonball coming at you there over the batter's eye in center. Back-to-back jacks for the Freebooters as Gant joins the party. His 7th of the year, and that makes it a 7-0 game. Nice job, Ron. Tennant's up next, 1 for 2 with a single. He grounded it back up the middle last time up through the infield. Wonderfloss is now rattled. Cutter at the knees, and Tennant winds up and drives it deep left center field. Did he get enough? Not quite. It dies at the fence. 2 down. Almost had 3 back-to-back homers there. Taters up next. 2-run bomb last time up for Mash. He's also singled today. 2 for 2. Driven in 3 runs. Check swing high on the heater. 0-1. Chase the slider in the dirt as it bounces. 0-2. Cutter down as chase, rip foul, staying at 0-2. Way outside on that slider, 1-2. Heater away, jumped up the middle to second, or shortstop, Mustachio fields it cleanly, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back homers in the inning, though, for Hernandez and Gant, 7-0 to the 5th. Vortex, Mustachio, and Carter due up. Here's Vinny Vortex, 0 for 1 today. Four-seamer up and down the first pitch, check swing, strike called, 0-1. Curveball down, ripped foul by Vinny, out of play, 0-2. Slider down and away. Chased it, strike 3. 4th punch out for Holmes, 1 down. Mustachio up next, he's 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Four-seamer down and away, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in, low and inside, 1-1. Change up and in, line to first, right at Taters, 2 down. Base is empty for Gary Carter. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Good ball away. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Receiver down and in is inside, 1-1. Change up and in. popped up left center. Gant going over for it. He'll call it off. He's under it, and he puts it away. Another 1-2-3 inning for Holmes here in the 5th. Bottom 5 at 7-0. Say, Wilson, and Giambi do up. Say leading off, 1 for 2 with a single. Curveball check swing into the dirt, 1-0. Cutter down the middle, just missed it, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, ripped to right center into the gap it goes, and Say's going to have extra bases as it rolls to the fence. Hobbs gets it in, but that's going to be a leadoff double for Say as he slides in safely. He's now locked in, and that'll bring up the next hitter, Willie Wilson, 1 for 2 with a single. Flew out to the wall in left field last time up. Wonderfloss down to Rattled Mojo again. Slider taken low, ball 1. Slider hangs. Wilson sends it to the gap, right center field. That's going to split him, and that's going to be extra bases. He's scoring easily from second. Will be Say. That's going to make it 8-0. Wilson digging for third. He'll think better of it as Mustachio has a great arm. Double, RBI double for Wilson. It's 8-0. Giambi up next. He's 0 for 2. Flew out to the wall last time up, and that'll do it for Wonderfloss. Is coming out of the bullpen as former Sawtooth righty Libby Doe as they finally pull Wonderfloss after 4+ innings. Let's see. Here we go. Libby Doe on the year, 2.2, 6.97 ERA and a 1.98 WHIP. 16 runs given up in 14 appearances, 2 saves recorded, 20 2/3 innings pitched, 29 hits, 12 walks, 6 homers, 12 strikeouts, and a batting average against .326. She takes over. Runner on second is Wonderfloss's responsibilities. That changeup misses outside, ball 1. He finishes giving up 12 hits, no walks, no strikeouts, 8 earned runs, 1, 2, 3, I believe 3 home runs, at least. Way outside. Nope, we're not running on that one. It might be 4. I might have miscounted. I think it's 3, though. 1-1 the count. Fastball at the knees, ripped on the ground to second. Chris makes the play to first. 1 down as that advances Wilson to third. Mark Ellis up next. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out and lined out to second base last time up. Heater in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball middle in, jams Ellis as he sends it to right, but that should be deep enough to get Wilson home. Yoshida makes the catch for the second out. He has the best arm of the outfielders, though. Throw in is late. RBI sac fly for Ellis. It's 9-0 Freebooters. Bill Russell up next, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Flew out to center last time up. Fastball middle in, send up the middle on the ground. Base hit past the diving Mustachio. Second hit for Bill today. He's 2 for 3 as that flips the lineup back to Hernandez, who's on fire after homering last at bat. It's a 2-run shot. She has an RBI double, I believe, and a 2 solo homer. 2 for 3 today. Change up inside to Hernandez. Strike call to 1-1. Fastball down on the way. Chopped up the middle. Chris backhands cleanly to first. That ends the inning. 2 more runs in for the Freebooters as we chase Wonderfloss from the game. 9-0 to the 6th. Yoshida, Chinning, and Chris do up. Here's Yoshida, 0 for 1/10 today. Four-seamer middle in. That is broken bat line back to Holmes, who knocks it down behind the mound. Fires the first just late. Infield single for Dano. Leadoff man on in the 6th. Here's Burl Chinning, 0 for 2. Slider middle in on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer down the way is chased. 0-2. Ball down and in. Fouled off. Still 0-2. Change up and away. High. 1-2. Good take. Four-seamer up and away. Check swing. Ooh, he almost went at it. 2-2. Slider away. Chased. Hitting the hole to first. Taters over. Fires to second. 1. Russell back to Taters. Double play. You love to see it. Base is empty now for Chris with 2 down. 2 with a single. Curveball down. Pulled out of play. 0-1. He was way out in front of it. A 1 pitch coming. Slider inside. Check swing. Just missed the zone. 1-1. Four-seamer middle in. Chris fouls it back. 1-2. Change away. Chased outside. Line softly to third. Say picks it out of the air, and that ends the inning. Another double play ball for Holmes. The second one he's gotten today. Bottom 6. It's 9-0. Gant, Tennants, and Taters do up. Here's Gant. Solo homer last time up. He's also singled. 2 for 3 today. Still locked in. Fastball middle in, jams him, line to crisp on a hop. He'll pick it cleanly to first, 1 down. Gene Tennant's up next, 1 for 3 with a single. Currently tense. Fastball at the knees, lined up the middle, base hit for Gene as he'll deliver a knock. Second one for him today. He's 2 for 4. Hardest hit ball for him today. Back to neutral he goes. Here's Mashed Taters. 2-run homer earlier in the game and an RBI single as well. Driven in 3 runs, 2 for 3. Grounded out last time up. Heater high, ball 1. Fastball middle in, jams him as he fouls it back into the screen, 1-1. Fastball up, driven by Taters. That is ka-chunk. That's not coming back. Almost into the third deck over the batter's eye. Cannonball coming at you. Freebooters have another home run on the board. Second of the game for Mashed Taters as that breaks it open even more. It's 11-0. 13th of the year for Taters. He's now tied with Giambi for the home run lead. Ronsay up next. He's locked in, hitting .331. 8 homers, 25 RBIs. He doubled last time up. Doe now tense. Fastball, changeup up and in, pulled foul out of play, 0-1. Changeup inside, ripped hard again by Say, 0-2. Heater away is chased, hit off the glove of Doe behind the mound. Pistachio bare hands and fires in time. 2 down, nice recovery from Mario. Here's Willie Wilson. RBI double last time up. He's also singled and stolen a base today. He's 2 for 3. Batting left-handed for the first time today as a switch hitter. First pitch chase, jammed him to short. Pistachio charges, makes the play, and that ends the inning. 2-run bomb for Mashed Taters, 11-0 now to the 7th. Hicks, Martinez, and Hobbs do up against Holmes. Here's Hicks 0 for 2 today. Forcing him up and away. That's line to first. Taters leaps. Nice snag by Mash. 1 down. Martinez up next. He's locked in. 0 for 1 with a walk today. Flew out to center last time up. Curveball away. Outside. Ball 1. Flew out to left center. Gant was there to make the catch. Fastball down and in. Sent to right center by Martinez. Wilson going over. Runs it down in the gap. 2 down. Base empty for Hobbs. He's 0 for 2 today. Slider down and in. Line at the middle. Base hit as he uses the first pitch slayer effectively. Hobbs gets a knock. He'll be on with 2 down to keep the inning alive here in the 7th. Or Vinny Vortex, who's 0 for 2. Changeup up and away in the first pitch. Turned on by Vortex. Pulled deep to right field. Hit pretty well. Hernandez leaps. It was futile. Go wild there for the Wild Pigs as Vinny Vortex gets them on the board with the 2-run bomb. It is his first of the year. It is now 11-2. Mustachio up next, 0 for 2 today and tense as Holmes no longer locked in. Just trying to get through the 7th inning here. Curveball middle in. That is whiffed on it. 0-1. Forcing him down in the way. Chased and fouled off. 0-2. Slider down and in. Check swing low. Almost got him to chase. 1-2. Change it down and in. Check swing low again. He didn't chase. 2-2. Forcing it down in the way. Line to short. Russell there. Makes the catch and that ends the inning. Holmes finally cracks. He gives up a 2-run homer to Vinny Vortex, his first of the year. Pigs now behind 11-2, but Holmes does get through the 7th. He's got a quality start. Very solid outing today for Durbin. Bottom of the lineup up for the Freebooters here. Giambi, Ellis, and Russell here in the 7th. Here's Giambi, 0 for 3 today. He's juiced now as he does get the stimulated roll. He's grounded out twice and flown out once. Oh, and he's out in front of that changeup. 0-1. Heater up and in. Sent to center field by Giambi well, but it's going to hang up for Hobbs. 1 down. Ellis up next. He had a sac fly last time up, droving in a run. He's also grounded out and lined out. Changeup high at the letters, 0-1. Out in front of the changeup, 0-2. Changeup inside, turned on, fouled off, 0-2. Changeup inside, ripped foul again, still 0-2. Heater up, sent back up the middle on a soft liner, caught by Mustachio, 2 down. Russell up next, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI driven in. Changeup up and in, ripped foul, hard, 0-1, almost killed a man. Gotta be careful there, Bill. Fastball up and away, sent to right center, shallow. Racing in is Hobbs, he'll make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Doe. To the 8th, it's 11-2. Carter, Yoshida, and Chinning do up. Holmes is going to start the inning, and we'll see how it goes. Here's Carter, 1 for 2 today with a single. First pitch curveball, strike called as it hung there, 0-1. He wasn't ready, no. Heater chased outside, 0-2. Change it down and in. Low and inside, 1-2. Slider pin in. High, 2-2. Good take by Carter. Four-seamer up and away. Check swing outside, 3-2. Good take. Full count offering. Curveball up and away. Outside ball 4. Second walk for Holmes today. That's going to do it for him here as he puts the leadoff man on in the 8th. Daniel Yoshida do up next, 1 for 2 with an infield single. He is tense. Holmes goes 7+ today. He gives up 2 earned runs on a homer, 5 hits total, 2 walks, and he strikes out 4. Very good outing for Durbin Holmes as he's got a quality start no matter what. Coming out of the bullpen for us to try and slam the door is going to be rookie Archie Alonso as he's in. Alonso on the year, no record, a 6.30 ERA and a 1.70 whip, 7 earned runs given up in 6 appearances, 10 innings pitched, 14 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 5 homers, and 11 strikeouts. Batting average against is .341. Four-seamer down on the first pitch. Off the glove of Tennants as that's going to allow the runner to advance. Throw to second is late. Ball away. Dump to center. Wilson in there. Makes catch there for the first out. Next up, Burl Chenning, the pitcher. He's 0 for 3 today as the DH. Four-seamer up and in on the first pitch. Strike call. 0-1. Ball away, fouled off, 0-2. Slider up and away. Dump to left field, shallow. Gant racing in, makes the catch, 2 down. Nice heads-up play there. 2 down, the runner still at second. Here is Nacho Chris, 1 for 3 with a single. He's still locked in. Slider down at the knees, fouled back into the screen, 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Turned on by Chris. Hit pretty well deep to right field. He got it. It's gone. Getting wild again as it's the second homer of the game for the Pigs. Chris' first homer today is third of the year, and that makes it 11-4. 1 run will be charged to Holmes. The other one will be charged to Alonso, but Holmes will still finish with a quality start. Darcy Hicks up next, 0 for 3 today as Alonso's now tense. Heater up. Check swing. Strike called. 0-1. Slider down and away. Line at the middle, base hit. Another knock for the Pigs. Here's Martinez 0 for 2 with a walk. Curveball inside. Misses. Ball 1. Four-seamer down. Low. 2-0. Four-seamer up. High. 3-0. Composed activates for Alonso. Slider down and away. Strike called. 3-1. Ball down and in, ripped foul into the screen, full count. Forcing him down and away, runner goes on the 2-out pitch. That is hit up the line past the diving Taters. Now allow the runner to go first to third. 2 down, runners at the corners. Here's Hobbs, 1 for 3 with a single. Curveball down and in, strike called, 0-1. Forcing him up and away, check swing high, 1-1. Slider down and away, low, 2-1. Four-seamer inside. Skied to left center, hit pretty well. Wilson giving chase. That's going to stay in the park, it looks like, as Wilson runs it down to the fence. That ends the inning. 2 run in on the homer by Crisp, though. 11-4 to the bottom of the 8th. Top of the lineup up for the last time for the Freebooters here. Hernandez, Gant, and Tennants. Here's Hernandez, 2 for 4 today. 2-run homer and a solo homer and an RBI double earlier. She's locked in. Grounded out last time up. Change of strike called at the letters, 0-1. Heater's high and inside, 1-1. Fastball middle of the plate, line to short, right at Mustachio, 1 down. Here's Ron Gant, 2 for 4, solo homer and a single earlier in the game. Change with the knees, out in front of it on the rip, 0-1. Change inside, rip foul, 0-2. Change it down, pulled foul, 0-2. Fastball inside, jammed him foul behind the plate, 0-2. Fastball up, hard chop through the middle, base hit for Gant. His 3rd hit today, he's 3 for 5. He's on with 1 down. Here's Tennants, 2 for 4, 2 singles today. Tennants after dropping some balls behind the plate. Going to the bullpen is rookie closer Lynette Abetta. She's going to come in out of the bullpen. Not having a great year, ERA up over 11 and a whip over almost 2 1/4. Currently tense. She has that elite slider trait, though. Fastball down, strike called, 0-1. Heater up and away, hit the first, right at Hicks for the first, second out of the inning. Scan slides back under the tag. Here's Taters. 3 for 4, 2 homers today. He's driven in 5 runs. He's singled as well. 4 runs driven in on the homers and 1 on the single. Heater away, chased late, 0-1. Heater up and in, it jammed him, skied to left center. Over for it is going to be the left fielder. Vortex, he'll put it away, and that ends the inning. To the 9th, it's 11-4. Vortex, Mustachio, and Carter do up. Alonso coming back out for the 9th. Here's Vortex, 1 for 3, 2 RBI homer last time at the plate. Alonso still tense. Heater down and in is fouled off late, 0-1. Slider down, chased and fouled off, 0-2. Curveball up is popped up down the right field line. Hernandez going over. She's there and puts it away, 1 down. Next up, Mustachio, 0 for 3 today. He is tense. Up and away, strike called, 0-1. Nice pitch. Slider down and in, inside, 1-1. Receiver up and in, fouled back, 1-2. Ball away, just outside, 2-2. Receiver away. Chased it outside, strike 3. First punch out for Alonso, 2 down. Last chance for the Pigs here in game 1 is Gary Carter, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. First pitch, curveball down and away, ripped foul, 0-1. Curveball down and in, inside, almost kneecapped him, 1-1. Receiver up and away, fouled back, 1-2. Slider at the knees, chopped on the hole to first. Taters over on the fielding, gets there, runs to the bag. He'll win the foot race. That ends the game. 1-2-3 9th inning for Alonso as the Freebooters win 11-4 here in game 1 of this 3-game series. Nice offensive day for us as we basically just slammed them for the first 6 innings and then gave up a couple homers late. Definitely out-hit him and outscored him. Hitless today for the Pigs were Burl Chinning and Mario Mustachio. 2-run homer for Macho Crisp and a 2-run homer for Vinny Vortex are their only runs of the day. For us, hitless today were Giambi and Ellis. 2-run solo homer for Juanita Hernandez and an RBI double. Ron Ganna solo homer to go back-to-back with Hernandez. Taters had 2 homers today. He had 2 2-run homers and an RBI single as well. Willie Wilson had an RBI double. Mark Ellis had a sac fly, and Bill Russell had an RBI single. Pitching lines, Wonderfloss, 4+ innings. He gives up 12 hits, 9 earned runs on 3 homers. He falls to 2-4 on the year. Libby Doe, 3 1/3 innings, giving up 4 hits, 2 earned runs on a homer. And Lynette Abetta gives up 2/3 of a scoreless inning. For us, Durbin Holmes, 7+ innings, gives up 5 hits, 2 walks, 3 earned runs, 1 homer, 4 strikeouts. He improves to 5-2 on the year, keeping his ERA under 4. Alonso, 2 innings out of the bullpen. He gives up 3 hits, 1 homer, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout, and 1 inherited runner scores off of him. Player of the game, Mash Taters, for his 2-homer day, followed by Juanita Hernandez, who had a solo homer and an RBI double, and then Ron Gant with his 3-hit day. He'll finish 3rd with a homer as well. Good job for the guys there. All right, so game 2 is going to have McDowell on the mound. We're definitely going to sim that one. And game 3, if we win game 2, I'm probably going to sim that one as well, just because we'll have already won the 3-game series, and it'll be a positive episode for us. We'll see how it goes. All right, what do we got? Jose Cruz picked up by the Nemesis to get the former Blue Jay outfielder who will replace Curtis Granderson. All right. Gagne's is in 1 more game. This is a dumb one. Dumb one. That's a good one. 3 games on this one, though. Dumb one. 5 games on this one. Okay. Sim up to the next game here. 1 game to sim. Jacks outdueled the Blowfish 2-1. Nice play game there between 2 winning record teams. All right, so the pitching matchup for this game is going to be Burl Chinning, who was the DH in Game 1 for the Pigs. He went hitless, so he's coming into this game tense. 4-2 with a 3.33 ERA and a 1.26 whip. And on the mound for us is Jack McDowell, the bottom of our rotation. 3-5 with a 4.99 ERA and a 1.54 whip. Lineup is set. Let's see how it goes in the sim. Who's going to come out on top here? Pigs take a 1-0 lead, but we rally back with 4 unanswered runs. Nice job, guys. We win that game 25-19 now on the year. We are now extending our lead over the Moose. We're now up to 4 games on them. Me is asking, who do you think didn't earn their keep today, Ellis or Say? Ellis. All right, let's see what we got. Just the one game. Beagles win 4-2. Okay. All right, and we're playing the Pigs again. Jeff Facero, the long reliever, on the mound for them. 0-1 with a 7.94 ERA and a 2.18 WHIP. On the mound for us will be Randy Johnson, who's coming in at 2-6 on the year with a 4.31 ERA and a 1.21 WHIP. I don't think they're going to need us to play this game for them. I think we'll just sim this one as well. Mark Ellis, +9 speed. He's up to 82. Nice. Ava Blanc, -4 speed as well. Okay. Still here. This McDowell trade is stubborn. He wants to give me Meltdown. No, I'm not getting it. Y'all can kiss my ass. Alright, Gagne. 1 junk to 46. 1 accuracy to 25. He's doing some deep sea fishing, it appears. Does not get the bonus 3 junk. Would have been nice. Does get the curveball, though. Nice. Now he's at 5 pitches. He's now up to a B- as well. Nice job, Gagne. Making yourself look a little bit more presentable there out of the bullpen. Alright, I don't think they're going to need us for this game, so we're going to go ahead and sim this one as well, as this is looking to be a pretty good episode here so far. This is game 45 of the regular season. We'll be officially 3/4 of the way home after this one. And we do win the outdueling them. 3-1 the score. Nice job. I think Taters hit another homer. Alright, another victory. So we do sweep the 3-game series against the Pigs. We now have a 4.5-game division lead as we've extended it. George Foster is cut by the Herbivores as they're going to bring in Tig Tantrum as they're giving up on the season. Mashed Taters can now play the outfield as well as first base. Nice. And Javier Cortez, former Sirloins outfielder, is cut by the Wide Loads. He'll be replaced by former Overdogs third baseman Dick Berger. Not bad at all. Choker? Come on, he already chokes enough as it is. This one is still here. Jesus, I thought they would have gotten rid of it by now. 1 more for this one on Dempsey and 3 more on this one for Tennant. So the only 2 good ones here on the board. All right, sim up. Now we're starting to really gel as a team now. It's really nice to see. So next up is supposed to be a game against the Sandcats. We've already played this year. Let's take a look at the schedule and plan out which games we want to play. So we just faced the Sandcats and the Blowfish not too long ago. Tom Seaver beat the absolute crap out of us. We've been playing a lot of Durbin Holmes starts as well. McDowell facing the Blowfish. Randy Johnson facing the Blowfish. So we only have 15 games left now in the season. Sandcats, Blowfish. Our next 3-game series isn't until the Moose, and that seems like the next interesting matchup to us because we've already played the Cats and the Blowfish. Grapplers, I believe they're a division. They're not even doing well. They're in last, so they're not interesting. Wideloads have a losing record, so don't want to play that game either. So I think our next logical step is to sim up to this 3-game series against the Moose and play those. And then we also have a 3-game series next against the Herbivores before finishing with a 2-game series against the Hot Corners and 1 random final game against the Heaters. I really think this game against the Heaters should have been up here after the Wide Loads game and then had all of these division games to close it out. That would have made more sense if it was me. But I think that's the plan for us. We're going to go end the episode here, and we're going to play these games next time, facing with this 3-game series against the Moose, because this is the second-place team in the division. So this is the matchup that means a whole lot to us. So the episode as a whole, lost the first game in the sim, won the second game, won the third game, lost the fourth game, won the 5th game, lost the 6th game. So we went 3-3, and then we swept the 3-game series against the Pigs. The game we played, we won 11-4. Then in the sim, we win 4-1 and 3-1. So we finished with a 6-3 record here in the episode. So we've improved our division lead from 2.5 games to 4.5 games, and we are now edging closer to clinching a playoff berth at 26 wins already. I think it's safe to assume that if we can get to for 35 wins or 40 wins, we should be good to make the playoffs with 14 games left. I think getting to 32 wins is probably going to get us in. So we are maybe 6 wins away from clinching a playoff berth. So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. All right, that lineup's set for next time. But yeah, that's going to do it here for us today, guys. A very good episode for us. We end up going 6-3 here with simulating and playing. So we have increased our division lead from 2.5 to 4.5, and we are inching closer to the end of the regular season. tune in next time to see how we do against the second place Mooses. That's going to be the series we highlight. It'll be a 3-game series against them, so that should be a fun one for everyone to watch. If you made it this deep in video, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted, and or follow me over here. Next couple of episodes is we're going to put the Freebooters on the shelf here for a little bit now, guys. We're going to be tuning into some Sawteeth games as we are now in the Year 2 playoffs looking to defend our Year 1 title. So the next couple of episodes I record are going to be the Sawteeth, so tune in for those. It'll be the playoffs and then the off season for that. And then we'll come back to the Freebooters and try and get them through the rest of Year 1. But thanks for so much tuning in, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One signing off. Have a great day, everybody.